Hi everyone, this is Wayne over here, the Aragon watch designer, and I want to do a quick video on the anti-gravity skeleton. As you can see, the presentation was out yesterday, and it started on sale on Thursday around 5 p.m. So some of you have already received the watch. A lot of people like the watch a lot. And as you can see, lately I've been doing this in a working video because I want everyone to be able to have an opportunity to see what it looks like inside, what the movement looks like. You know, we always, as a watch collector, we always buy the watch and we always admire the watch from the outside. You know, we observe the polishing, and we look at the aesthetic of the watch, and we also look at the accuracy of the watch, but we really have not gotten a chance to see the watch from the inside much. So I took the movement out of the anti-gravity, and I'm gonna try to do this so everybody can see it better. I'm gonna lift it up closer to the camera. Now, I know previously I've done it, and I told everybody, you know, bear with me, I'm learning how to do this, and I want to do a better and better job for all of you. So what I have here is the 48 millimeter. Now, I want to talk about the movement first, because I think most of you are intrigued by this. And then later on, I'm gonna turn around and open the case back. You can see the convex crystal and the sapphire and the anti-reflective coating. And I don't want to do this video too long, probably like 5-10 minutes maximum. So anyway, what I have here is the Seiko NH72. Now, keep in mind, this movement has been out maybe tops 1 or 2 months or 3 months max, okay, with the SII brand, okay? And if you have already purchased this and already received this watch, you're one of the first in the world to have it. I mean, how great is that? Because we always think about like people buying multi-million-dollar watches or $10,000 or $50,000 watches. They're like one of the first. But can you imagine a watch? I know we're going out with the intro price right now. I don't remember exactly, but I think this is like $169. Starts from $169 to $189. Now, keep in mind, this is the intro price. When this is all over, when the intro price is over, the price is going to go higher. And when they're all sold out, they're gone, okay? Keep that in mind. So I highly encourage everyone to buy it during this period of time. And I do understand a lot of art collectors, you know, they might probably pick up a watch from Aragon or two already, and you know, they're tight budgets, but not to worry. You know, the intro price will stay around for a few weeks. Now, this is the brand new NH72. So the NH70, the difference between the two is one is a silver movement, you know, silver color, not made out of silver. And this is a ruthenium, okay? And this is the brand new plating for the NH70 series, which is NH72. 24 jewels. The movement is hackable. So what it means is, for speaking to the new collectors out there, what is hackable, okay? So you see how I push the crown in, the second starts running. When I pull it out, okay, it stops running. Now, I just realized that what I can show people also is, you see how the crown, the spring screw-in crown, there's a spring right here. So this is something interesting. Maybe some people have seen it. Maybe a watchmaker is watching this video, or you know, some of the watch enthusiasts, they know how to open up the watch and dissect the watch. You know, they might know this, but for some of you who have never seen this before, I think this is quite intriguing. All right, now remember with the presentation I was doing, and I was pointing out, if you look at the elevation, the hour hand, this is a better view of the movement. Let me see if I can get it closer. You see how the height of the hands, the canyon. So this is extra tall canyon for the hour and the minute hand, and of course the second hand as well. So this is a technical know-how, okay? So we're starting at 169. I want to point this out for some of you, if you're not familiar with, watch prices out there. Recently, I've seen there's a new brand which I've never heard of. I try not to look at other people's watch. Some of you understand why, because I don't want to be distracted with my personal Aragon design, because I like to stay true to myself and original with everything I do. So, because I was looking at Instagram and some of the other watch brands they pay for the advertising, I saw they were doing something material-wise similar to what we were doing, like Sapphire, skeleton movement, and the price was something over $250 and above. Correct me if I'm wrong, but and they were using Seagull. Okay, I'm not saying Seagull is not good. Seagull is an excellent movement. Okay, all right, but this is a Seiko movement, so the price of this movement is double of the Seagull, or if not double, maybe 35% more. So I just want you to know that. And this movement has been proven at Workhorse. Okay, we rarely have any issue with this movement. So, so this is all I want to say about this movement. Now, the second thing I want you to look at is the chapter ring, how I did it. Traditionally, you see a lot of chapter ring, they would just, like, it slopes in and slope out or whatever. But it slopes down, and you see how the hour index is flush or recessed with the chapter ring, right? And then at the end of this is beveled, which is really, really nice touch. This one right here is what we call the, the Battleship Gray or the charcoal dial with the NH72. So this is a great choice. I think this is the only choice for the 48 because all the rest of the colors are maybe there's one or two available or they're sold out. All right, so I'm going to put this down. I'm going to put it in the corner so I don't damage the movement. So the next thing I want to share with you is, the case construction. So remember I said this to you is sapphire crystal with anti-reflective coating. So I'm going to turn this around because I closed it previously, and if you see my fingerprint, it's just because I'm touching it, right? So this is a 200 meters water resistant skeleton watch. All right, so the case back is open. So the reason I want to show it to you is inside, outside, this is being done. I often get very upset when I hear people, they look at our price point and say, this is a cheap watch. So-and-so is much better quality. I think it was last week, some guy up north and the first thing he's put, this is a cheap watch. This is not good quality watch. All right, everyone's opinion is their own. But inexpensive doesn't mean it's cheap, it's cheap, and inexpensive doesn't mean is not good quality, because we just choose, our philosophy, we just choose to make watches at an affordable price, okay, and share with everyone with our passion, okay? Of course, I can build this watch, and then, oh yeah, the guy was saying like, try Seiko and Citizen brand. I don't want to say too much because I love these brands, okay? But they probably come from the same region of where we are, okay? So you might pay extra $400 or $500 more, and they might not even the same, case construction as we are. So I just want to be, defend myself and to share with everyone what you're getting at our price point is not an inferior quality watch. It's not a cheap watch. The way we build our watches, there's a certain way I do it because the construction is easier for us to remove the bracelet, remove the links, okay, like the clipping pins. Some guys said, the screw-in pin is better. Yeah, of course. I don't doubt it, but I do it with clipping pins. It's not because I'm trying to save costs or anything. It's convenience for our collectors to remove the bracelet themselves. Now, all right, if you look at this tinted blue, if you are able to see it, I'm using the iPhone, and Believe me, my iPhone is very old. It's not like the iPhone 13 or the iPhone 17, okay? My iPhone is very old. So the camera is not as good quality as, you know, some of yours. So if you see this tinted blue, this is the anti-reflective coating, okay? So I want to show you, we are really putting everything in this watch. Sapphire crystal, genuine double convex sapphire crystal. What I like about it is because instead of the dome sapphire, you can see through the crystal much better, right? No, what's that word? No distraction or no magnification. All right, so if you can also see, if you buy our sizing puncher, it's very easy to size our bracelet. If you size it correctly, okay? There was this one gentleman, and I don't want to name names, and the link fall apart, and he was claiming our quality is inferior, which is not true. I look at the picture, I can tell that he was punching the clipping pin from the opposite direction and forcefully, you know, breaking the link. So anyway, if you see the arrow, so you punch from the rounder side, and it's very easy and smoothly to come out, okay? So make sure you get the proper tool, the puncher, the bracket, and slowly tap, okay? You do not ever need to force it to make things work. All right, so I think I'm gonna go, and thank you for watching. We are currently having 23 viewers, you know, making this video unannounced, 24 now. You know, leave me a message, leave me a feedback, because I like to see what you think about our Aragon brand, and I'm very honest. Our brand is very honest. We don't, you know, lie about things, the origin. We certainly don't call our watches Swiss made and where all the components are from Asia, you know what I mean? Like a lot of, I don't know if you know, a lot of the brands, when they love to call they're made in certain countries, and I guarantee you, besides the movement, okay, everything else is made in Asia. All right, and then you end up thinking, okay, wow, this watch is, you know, they charge you this crazy amount of price, and because it's deceptive, you know, deceiving, because you think you pay more, you get a better quality watch, and it's coming from certain region of the world. But majority of the watch components are produced in Asia. I can tell you that. And movement, yes, is Swiss. But the hands, the dial, or the crystal, or the watch case, or the crown, whatever, is mostly coming from Asia. All right, so I think I said too much, I say too much. I'm going to offend a lot of people. But I'm glad you tune in, and thank you so much. And I will see you next time. All right, enjoy.